Okay, Pops.
Yeah.
How casual of you to be hanging out in the trunk of your Mini.
And anytime I think of casual, I think of myself dangling my legs off the back bumper and making sure that I don't accidentally sit on the latch that the doors lock onto. Yeah. Yeah,
So I
that to
wanted
me that
to
to me is casual.
I wanted to get you outside
Yes.
and in your Mini
Yes.
to have you talk about pretty much the 1 year anniversary of your auto advocate.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, it was like March of 2020 was the first time we had a customer when I had quit my job and we started working on this. So
Yeah.
yeah, what are you most proud of, or what do you think we need to work on? What's your take on the whole first year of doing this?
Oh my God, that's way too many questions. Where should I start? The best part of it is are the emails that we get from viewers and from community members, letting us know about the money they saved or how they felt empowered when they went to the dealership, and just how they approached the whole idea of buying a car differently because, well, they had insights that they didn't have privy to before. And I guess as you tend to get older, and you'll figure it out in your lifetime, you tend to become less of a taker and more of a giver. When you're younger, it's all about all the things that you can acquire. When you're older, it's all about all the things that you can share with others to make their lives better. And so I just find it extremely rewarding that we're able to help thousands of people save probably millions of dollars when it comes to buying their cars and just setting them up for success, and knowing when to walk away because somebody's trying to take advantage of them. That to me is the greatest aspect of what we're doing. What we could do better, I don't know. We need to find somebody that says, these two knuckleheads need to have a daily show somewhere, or these two knuckleheads need to be on TV, or these two knuckleheads can really be the voice of change in how cars are bought and sold in America, and we need to broaden their reach and give them a bigger platform from which to do it.
What are you most surprised about 1 year later?
That there's almost 87,000 subscribers to our channel, that there's people that show up every day to watch the videos that we produce, that thousands of people watch our live streams, that we've been able in really a year's time develop an honest to God community of people who are willing to help each other and to share with each other different ways to go about saving money when it comes to buying a car. You don't normally get to reach that many lives in that short period of time, and we've done that, and that's really kind of exciting. When you think about it. And what would be really exciting is if we don't get hit or run over while we're filming this. Yeah.
What do you think the future holds?
Well, my hope is that one of these videos really goes viral, and the almost 87,000 subscribers turns into 187,000 or 1,087,000. And that we just grow at an unbelievable pace to where, I don't know, dealers are almost crying uncle when they see somebody walk into their dealership wearing a YAA gear, or when a customer utilizes our email templates and the dealerships know, son of a, these guys are involved with your auto advocate. We might as well just cut to the chase for these folks. That's what I'm hopeful.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool because the more people that become a part of it,
Yeah.
the more everyone benefits.
Yeah, including the dealers. They just don't know it yet.
So what do you think the benefit is to the dealers from?
Well, the benefit if you're a salesperson, and even if you're a sales manager, I mean, everything you do in a dealership is based on selling. It's based on sales. It's based on volume, and at most dealerships, selling a car takes 4 to 6 hours, sometimes 8 hours. Well, if you could cut that time down from 4 to 8 hours, say, to 1 to 2 hours, well, that just frees you up to talk to more people. And the more people you can talk to, the more car sales you can make. So the ultimate goal is that it would benefit customers because they're not going to have to spend as much time trying to put together their car deal. It'll benefit car salespeople because it's not going to take them as much time to sell the car. It'll benefit the dealership because that salesperson will be freed up much more frequently so that they can go on and talk to somebody else who they might sell a car to. So eventually, it'll just streamline the business for everybody, and it should make, don't get me wrong when I say this, but it should end up making the dealerships ultimately more profitable because they're more streamlined, because they're doing it more efficiently, to where they don't have to invest 4 to 8 hours to close a sale. They can invest an hour to 2 hours and then move on to the next customer.
And then what's your hope from the customer perspective? I guess it's all the same thing.
Yeah, that they're saving time and money. I mean, you know, I used to say this to customers all the time, whether it was on the phone or in emails. You know, there's two things for sure none of us ever seem to have enough of, and that's time and money. And the only thing I can do is I can promise you that I won't waste either one of those. So if we can streamline the car buying and selling business to where it's saving people both time and money, well, think about how important that is to enriching everybody's lives, because they have A, more time, and B, more money that they have available to them to spend in that leisure time that they might now have. So that's my hope. I mean, that would benefit everybody. That benefits the world. And then the next thing we need to do is get all dealerships all across the country to close down on Sundays, because there's no need for automobile dealers to be open on Sundays. There's no need for car people not to have a normal type of life. You know, I mean, the idea for a weekend in the car business for most of us was, well, when we lived in Arizona, I got every other Sunday off. Great. Okay. I mean, I got my Tuesdays, but I got every other Sunday. Well, a weekend was Saturday. Or a weekend, weekend was when somebody said, have a good weekend. That was when we left Saturday night at 8 o'clock. We knew we weren't going to see them again because we were off on Sunday. We knew we wouldn't see them until 8 o'clock on Monday. That's not a weekend.
Yeah, man. I hated not seeing you.
I hated not being seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, parting shots, Pops.
Yeah.
We know what you want for the future of all this.
Yeah.
What could or should our community do to spread the word, or I don't know.
Just tell everybody. Just tell everybody you know. I mean, you can listen. There's always haters out there. We can't be all things to all people, and I understand that, and I've understood that for the longest time. But if my statistic that I always like to cite is correct, which is that 6% of the population are just jerks, and there's nothing you can do about it. To know that 94% of the people that we have contact with get benefit from what we do, then, as you like to say, let's play the long game. And let's play to those 94% of the population that sees value in what we're trying to help them accomplish. And the 6% that are haters or jerks, let's not worry about them. Let's grow the community. Let's figure out a way to do it so that it's sustainable. Because there's nothing worse than putting together a consumer advocacy program that is unsustainable. So if we can disrupt the automobile industry, if we can change how cars are sold, and we can garner more and more members of our community, that'll make it easier to actually accomplish the ultimate goal of disrupting the industry. So tell everybody, demand they sign up, even if it's just for a free account.
Thanks, Pops. Glad to be doing this with you.
Yeah, me too.